Welcome back, everyone, to some more Tainted Grail, the Fall of Avalon. Today, we are continuing on where we left off. We are finally going back to the main story in this area, in the second region, or Act 2, whatever you want to call it. Essentially, we've cleared out all of the side quests that I could do, besides ones that are bugged for me. For example, Brotherly Love is bugged for me currently. And there's also another one where we have to go to the Stone Wardens and craft a, I think it was like an amulet or something like that. Those two, the crumble, I think was the other. Yeah, this. A few ingredients for, oh no, it's for baking. But when I go to the guy, even with all the ingredients, it doesn't allow me to. Everything else, though, good to go. Look at that, you got Roach over here. Is it actually named Roach? No, Clover. That would be so funny if this was purposely done. If it was named Roach and they're like standing up. They're always like that, though. But we're going back to this guy. And we're bringing items for like a potion. And I think we're going to be entering his mind. So it should be an interesting first mission. But it'll be a good time. Here we go. I have the ingredients you were looking for.
Let's see. Ah, the raspberries. We'll save those for later. Very nutritious. Perfect for the after effects.
So you didn't need them for the potion after all?
Nutrition is key, my brave friend. I'll make jam so delicious, it'll knock your boots off. You'll thank me later. Wait and see. Now, it's time for us to embark on this shared journey into the self. See you on the other side.
Okay. We're going into his mind. Wait. I'm tiny.
Silly mushrooms. They whisper behind your back again.
Oh boy. Oh, there's an opening right there.
How did you lose your name? Did the fire take it?
What the heck?
A drink a day keeps the clarity away.
I figured it was going to be trippy, but I wasn't sure how trippy. What the heck?
If it weren't you, someone else would have pointed them to the hiding place. If you hadn't done it, you'd be dead as well.
Just looking for a friend.
It would have happened anyway. You just wanted to save your life.
Coward!
What the... Wait, those are a bunch of, druids. Oh, we're going down.
Wait! Just wait! There must be another way! Take me instead! Leave them alone! They didn't deserve this! Please! Let them go! Please! Wait! Just wait! There must be another way! Take me instead! Leave them alone! Oh, the king himself! I am unworthy. Oh, forgive me. How wretched I am.
Maggot?
Yes, maggot. But I am a worthless maggot.
We're here to help you.
You are here to help? The maggot cannot be helped. The worthless maggot betrayed its family. It ate their carrion. There are no more druids. There is no Murig. What is left is the maggot.
You ate the carrion? What does it mean? What's up, Dr. Ed?
I ate them. The vile maggot ate the druids, then ate Murig. And now the maggot is all that's left.
Did you eat them literally or just betray them?
The maggot was born when Murig pointed to where his brothers were.
The Murig betrayed the druids by telling Camelot of their whereabouts.
Yes, and thus the maggot was born. The maggot doesn't deserve to live. Would you like to kill the maggot? The maggot doesn't want to live.
Will Murig die if I kill you?
Murig gave birth to the maggot. The maggot ate Murig. But the maggot doesn't want to live. Kill the maggot!
Maybe I should put an end to your suffering.
The maggot won't fight you. Kill the maggot!
Well, I guess we don't have an option.
Oh, there you are. It was an interesting journey.
What happened there?
Well, we have managed to embark on a journey together. Mine was rather still. I sat unmoving in the middle of something I like to call the Chamber of Memory. Then I saw you. Except it wasn't you, but the power you carry within you. That power had a face. One that no one remembers, and yet I knew who it was. Strange.
He knows. I killed the maggots. What does it mean?
That was you? I was sure I was getting killed by King Arthur himself. It seemed strange that he was there, but my ability to speak seemed very limited. I felt that I wanted to die, which was nothing new, to be honest, but at the same time, I didn't. I put my trust in the king. Now, perhaps I should be grateful, and yet I feel like something inside me has died, something important.
I thought that killing the maggot would free you from the maggot.
I am Maggot. Murig died alongside his brothers. Please, I don't want to talk about this anymore.
So how is that supposed to help us locate the Menhir rights?
It did.
Yeah.
Things I'd forgotten. Things I didn't know I knew. It's not a scroll. It's a tablet, split in two.
Oh, okay.
Druids kept one half. Priestesses kept the other.
And where does that leave us?
The druid half. It's at Sagramor's castle. I don't know how he got it. He wasn't the best sort. His castle sank a couple 100 years ago.
Oh, I know where that is.
Just grim stories left now. But my master etched his name in my mind. It has to be there.
Grim stories? I'd also be furious if someone ate all our carry-on, right? That's
You
what I'm
want
saying.
him to be like Arthur. Made deals with witches. Druids too, maybe. They promised him eternal life. Then his kingdom vanished. Poof, gone. Adventurers still look for it. They never find it. Maybe you will.
But where do I even start looking for the Sagramor Castle?
North of Cuanacht, near the old dam. Near means anything. Druids weren't precise. You'll feel it when you're close. The air gets heavy. The past lingers.
And where should I look for the other parts of the ritual?
Nianti. She knows. Priestess things. Ailey's too busy, so talk to Nianti. Do you need anything else? If not, then please just go. I need to be alone for a while.
What kind of grim legends were told about Sagramor?
They say he dreamed of becoming the next King Arthur and did everything he could to live up to the name. Along the way, he encountered 3 witches posing as druids who promised him eternal life. It's likely they were quite powerful, and Sagramor struck a deal with them because, as I mentioned, one day his kingdom simply vanished from the surface of Avalon. Many adventurers have tried to find his castle. After all, how could such a massive structure just disappear? But, as you can imagine, none ever succeeded. I can only hope you will.
Sagramor, where do I even start looking for him? I know where we can go.
Most of the old scriptures point to the north of Cuanacht, near the old water dam, of course. Near could mean 1 mile or 10. Druids weren't exactly known for precise directions. Still, that's your best bet. You'll know you're close when the air feels heavy, like the past is still clinging to the place. That's how it usually is with old druid stuff.
Okay. Have a nice trip. Menhir writes. Wait, so I think we actually have one of those already. Because last night, yeah, cracked Menhir writes tablet. We accidentally did a part of the story when we went to the Allmother temple, or well, the first temp or corrupted temple. So now we just need the other part. I can tell Denholm about the Menhir rights if I want to involve him. Told me the Abyss of Sagramore. I should go there if I want to retrieve it. Niente about the corrupted temple. Okay. I will actually go talk to Niente anyways. Just to see what she says. And I'm pretty sure up here. Yep. I already discovered it. Right here is the Abyss of Sagramore, which I mentioned I wanted to go to that anyways before we even leave this area, so it works out. What's up, Lone Wolf? Well, I guess we'll see. I remember you said the same thing for the Children of Morgan, and that's been interesting so far. So, I don't think there's any right way of doing it. I think there's multiple ways of going about it. But we shall see.
You doing okay?
Alright, let's see what she says. I mean, I might be able to tell her that I found it already. And for right now, I won't involve Denholm. Perhaps relocation won't be necessary. Maggot claims the Menhir can be reignited.
You shouldn't listen to that lunatic. Every time I see him, he's under the influence of goddess only knows what. I suppose he's right, and the Menhir really can be reignited. Then what? This land is dying and barely produces any crops. Menhir or not, I can't see a future for Cuanacht. It would need a miracle to survive. Relocation would be the best outcome for everyone.
Half of the Menhir rights were kept by the priestess.
So you've seen what happened with your own eyes. I shouldn't. But maybe the Menhir's reaction to your arrival was a sign from the All-Mother. Maybe you are someone who can help.
What do you need?
You asked me before whose grave it is. I come here because it's a reminder of how I failed those who counted on me, and I should feel sorrow, guilt, something. But the truth is, I lost part of myself long before Maeve was taken. I stand here. I wait for a feeling to appear, and nothing comes to me. Not ever. At the corrupted temple, something happened when I was still a priestess out there. I feel like something was taken from me, ripped from my very soul. And I've been hearing her voice ever since. Lorelia.
I've met Lorelia. She didn't speak about you, though.
And it seems you've only scratched the surface of her purpose. You need to return. Speak to her again, but this time ask directly about me. Who am I to her? Why is she calling? There's something she knows. Something I can't piece together alone. I wouldn't ask this of you if it weren't important. Whatever connection I had to Lorelia, it's tied to what I lost at that temple. If you can find that thread and pull it free, perhaps we'll both find the answers we need. If you want to help me, I need you to go to the corrupted temple. Find her. Find out what she wants from me.
I'll see what I can do.
Thank you. Whatever this is, it has haunted me long enough. Go with her blessing.
Okay. So, where the light once... Well, that's a side quest. You know what? Sure. I'll go do that. And that's right where we came from. That's one of like the last things I did last night. It was I was simply going for the bounty over at the corrupted temple. Yeah, it's over here. And then it turns out to be this whole entire place. Which is pretty good. And storyline. But I guess we'll see what happens now when we go back. I know where she is. So it shouldn't take too long to go to her, but it's going to be like her ghost self, I think. Unless if she moves somewhere else. Here we go. We pull out my summons here. Play. We'll do one keeper and one master assassin. The master assassins are pretty good. They have a lot of health. And they have their the two blades, which do a decent amount of damage. See if I can get across. No. Ah, shit. Surprised there's still, unless if they respawn here too. Come on, I'm trying to get up. 2 for 1. Confession of Brianna. Or Bryna. Oh no, you weren't supposed to go that far. Oh, the one takes you directly to the top and the other one goes floor by floor, I think.
You can see me.
Wait, where's your
Hear
face?
me. How strange. That's not how it's meant to be. I decide who sees, who hears, yet here you are.
Niente sent me. She says you're calling to her.
Ah, Niante, the fractured one. Yes, she feels the void, doesn't she? The emptiness, where her compassion once dwelled.
What is it? What's missing?
What she cast away. A fragment, a spark. Hers, yet no longer hers. It clings to me now, bound in service to the All-Mother. And does she need it? Truly? Compassion can be a burden, a chain that weighs down the soul. I held it for her because she could not bear it. She gave it to me.
She didn't cast anything away. She lost it. You took it from her.
Is that what she told you? That I stole it like a thief in the night? No. It was her despair, her doubt, that cast it away. I merely caught it.
If that's true, then why call to her? Why not let her go on without it?
Because the All-Mother does not abandon her children. Niante's compassion is a spark, a light meant to guide her. Without it, she stumbles in darkness. But to reclaim it, she must prove herself. It is not a gift freely given. It must be earned.
Whatever's missing, she wants it back.
then she must prove herself worthy. That fragment is steeped in corruption. To return it as it is would destroy her. Take this. It holds what she has lost. Bring it to the All-Mother's altar and cleanse it in her light. Only then will it be safe to return. Go, and tell the auntie this. The fire she extinguished still burns, but only she can decide whether to let it consume her or warm her soul.
I'll ask about the tablet, even though I already have it. Searching for a tablet about the Menhir and the ritual.
The All-Mother holds all wisdom. In her womb, the threads of destiny intertwine. The tides flow to the rhythm of her heartbeat. In prayer, you will find greater wisdom than in all the scrolls and books of the world.
Okay. She entrusts me with a strange doll. She claims that it holds what Niente lost. Alright, let's go back. Nope, not up there. Take me down. Wait, actually, I think we can get to it from the top. That might even be the preferred way. Nice. Okay, let's get out of here. We just gotta head back to the... back to the crypt where Niente is. Yeah, by the way, we are 27 minutes in. Thank you all for the likes so far, wherever you are watching. Appreciate it, as always. The playthrough's been going at a steady pace still. I think we probably still got a decent amount left. But that's kind of what I expected with this game to begin with.
Nice to see you.
But we're almost there. Any other like additional side quests we pick up along the way before we go to the final region, I'll probably do as long as I'm able to. Otherwise, we're sticking to the main story because it's probably going to be story back to back to back, which I am a-okay with. I am good with that. And then we'll probably repeat for the next area. Though I've heard, again, that
Aurelia's
third
voice,
region
it's
has less
different
content.
now. I take it you're the reason for that.
Take this doll, Lyriel. It said it holds what you've lost.
So, this is it. The piece of myself I've been missing all this time. It feels familiar, yet strange, and deeply corrupted. If it truly is mine, I cannot leave it in this state. If I try to retrieve part of my soul from this thing, it will poison me as much as it heals me.
Lyriel has said it needs to be cleansed before anything else.
She's right. Surprising, considering the thing she's whispered to me all this time. Meet me at the statue of the All-Mother. There, in her light, I will perform the cleansing ritual. You've already done so much for me, but I must ask for one more thing. Your presence. This is something I can't... This isn't something I can face alone.
I did what you asked. Now you need to take care of yourself by yourself. No, I'll be there.
Thank you. May the All-Mother guide us both.
Okay. You asked me to keep her company during the ritual. Oh, now you guys come in here. Well, let's go. Where are we headed? Oh, we're going over to the All-Mother altar. Probably the... Trying to think what's the easiest way. Oh, going down here. Never mind. I was gonna go down the center, but this... Yeah, we need to get to that thing. That statue. Probably gonna be some Red Death enemies, or no? Oh, yep, there's one dead. Nice. Alright, I made it. Save.
The All-Mother's light will reveal the truth, or burn it away. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Then let's begin.
As ready as I'm gonna be. Oh, what is this? Real or just another shadow of this place? I'm real. You lost their voice. Can't leave? Tell me what you remember. Came to the All-Mother Temple not long ago, I think. They had this gift. They said I had a gift. They said I had the power to heal. I wanted to use it to help serve. But one day something changed. Corruption seeped into the temple, into me. I tried to fight it, to cleanse myself in her light, but I failed. I tried to escape, but I couldn't, and now I'm here. But that can't be the whole story, can it? You escaped to Cuanacht, but not whole. The part of you that feels compassion was left behind. Can't be true. How could I serve when I'm trapped here? How could I help anyone when I'm incomplete? Is there enough out there? You have a debt to pay? Oh my gosh. I mean, what's left of you out there has failed. You must redeem yourself. Damn. It will be if you come with me. You have the gift of healing people, and you are needed. Maybe that's true. If I still have the power to heal, perhaps my purpose isn't lost. Perhaps I can still serve. Thank you. You've given me the clarity I've lacked for so long. Whatever path I take, I walk with its purpose. Walk it with purpose. Okay. Easy enough there. How was that?
So, this is what it feels like to be whole again.
It worked.
It's strange. Like I've been walking in a fog all these years, blind to what I'd lost. And now, the light is so clear.
How do you feel?
I feel as I always should have. Compassion, care, hope, all the things I pushed away out of fear. They were never weaknesses. They were my strength.
What will you do now?
First, I will return to the people of Cuanacht. They deserve the priestess I promised to be. Not the bitter shell I became. You have done more for me than I ever could have asked for. You reminded me of who I truly am. For that, I will always be grateful.
I didn't do it alone.
No, you didn't. The All-Mother guided us both. But now it's up to me to carry this forward. Thank you, truly. There is much to do, but this time I will face it with open arms and a whole heart.
Well, there it is. Where the light once dwelt. Okay. Now we go back to Menhir Rights. Can I talk to her again about the temple? I guess we would have to go back over there. Athletics 68. Nice. We're getting there. Yeah, we finally hit archery. My archery is at like level 100 now. And now I'm starting to bump points into critical hits, which seems to be working out, I would say.
Help a soul out on your journey, will you?
Okay. We'll go talk to her one more time. Wait, why is she up there? Is that her? Oh, is she at the hospital now? Is she actually helping people? That's yeah, she was at her quarters at the hospital. Oh, she's smoking. Oh,
May
nothing.
the All-Mother.
All right. Yeah, there's some areas that are more populated than others. I mean, there's a whole like plague and weird, which is why this is all broken down going on.
You doing okay?
How do I have any items to sell? I think I will fuel, so that way we can identify these. Okay, some random stuff.
Nice to see you. Hello again.
Zicane, thank you for the follow there. Hello, hello, good morning. Let's sell that, the shield, the bow I'm never gonna use. Okay, I think we're just gonna head towards the castle. Zagremore's castle at this point, because it's not like there's any reason to wait. Drop all those. To drop that. Okay. Yeah, she won't tell me anything else about the temple, so that's fine. It's probably because we already have the item. I guess we'll go here. The closest spot. Oh no. How did I get there in the first place? Oh, I went to here and then I went around. There might be a way to climb up here. I didn't realize that it was so many floors, like, higher. Oh, here we go. It's also almost nighttime. On, I believe. No, man, don't do this. Okay, hold on. Oh, I was not expecting people.
No one sneaks up on me. No one sneaks up on me. Tis but a scratch.
I have no idea where my summons are. Orb of recoil. Hold on, what's this? Oh, that's like a back door to the mansion. We rest. One and one. All right, let's go into the castle. Or whatever the hell this is going to end up being. The Abyss of Sagramore. I was looking forward to coming to this place because it reminded me of the Blood Temple in the beginning for the first region. Okay, that seems cool. Oh, is that is the tablet going to be right there? Or no, I think that's just telling me I can go outside that way. What the hell? Wait, that looks thick though. Let me got an idea. I would have to be way further back. Which maybe we can get a better one, like over there, but we'll see. someone else coming up here. Help me out, fellas. I really just need to bring the enemies to the summons at the end of the day. The best way to do it. Ooh, maybe this one's better. Yeah. Oh, even though I'm floating. Oh, wait, not a bug. There's something down there? Maybe we can wait until they stop moving. It didn't look like they were. Beautiful. A lot of these materials we don't exactly need, but I just grab them anyways because you never know when you do. Because of this. Stigandor?
Greetings to you, strange soul. You carry a light that doesn't belong to the Sagramor's realm. You're not from here, are you? I fear, then, that you won't be able to grant me absolution. At least not yet.
Oh. What have you done that requires absolution?
Only a pure soul can bear the sins of another. My soul was once like that. I thought it would be enough to... I don't know what I thought. I've been here for so long.
So you took on someone else's sins?
Not just anyone's. I took upon myself the sins of my queen. I had no choice. I swore an oath of loyalty. But if I had known the weight of the Queen's misdeeds... Sometimes I wonder if this is my punishment. A punishment for consorting with someone so corrupt.
Is there any way to help you?
I don't know. I sought meaning in the All-Mother, pondered the truths of the Red Priests. I searched for a merciful God, but all was silent. Then I came here, for Sagramor, soon to be king, was about to ascend to the pantheon of demigods, and beside him stood the Queen, as radiant as dawn, gentle as the light of spring. I swore to serve them until the end of time, yet she desired a true kingdom, regardless of the means.
So what happened next?
Next, there was the descent into the depths where we now find ourselves. This came to pass at the Queen's behest. How twisted and corrupted must one's soul be to desire something so dreadful, to rule alone over the world of shadows. I was stupid.
You're covered in mushrooms. What's your affliction?
That may be my only solace in this vale of tears. The fungus helps me keep my senses, attuning me to the rhythm of this forsaken kingdom. making me somehow understand. I feel the footsteps of the souls wandering above. I feel their ever unfulfilled needs and desires. The fungus conveys this to me quite clearly.
The fungus communicates with you?
Yes. And in a way, I accept the workings of this wretched place. I feel as though I am a part of it. It gives me some sense of belonging. And perhaps there is another future for this realm. Perhaps if we are all connected here, forming one single organism, it might lighten our burden? Who knows?
Tell me more about this kingdom.
Apparently, this is what the world looks like without gods. Everything that was meant to be born here was supposed to fulfill a beautiful mission. Instead, it became an endless wandering in the abyss. Sagramore took a wife, a woman whose power no one was aware of, much like her true intentions. And here it is, a kingdom deep in the abyss, with its abysmal king and queen.
I'm looking for a Druidic tablet. I heard it could be found in this fortress.
Scroll. Indeed. I recall seeing Druidic sages arriving at the court long ago. I also witnessed powerful acts of magic. Surely the court custodian might know more. But you must forgive me. I cannot provide you with a more specific answer.
Okay.
May goodness and light guide you.
Interesting character. It reminds me of the... Can't remember the other guy, but there was a person that we met in the blood cave that kind of like stood still, similar to him. Okay, down we go. Man, the atmosphere. Love it. Oh. Skeleton Archmage? Gentlemen, attack! Attack! Oh my god. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. That would have killed me. To keep my distance. Wait, there's a second one? Oh no, it's a skeleton guardian. Nice. Level 44. I just had to create more distance. Skeleton Knight? But I think I have one of those already. Yeah, I do. 51. And I can't wait for their patch. For the, hopefully that actually makes a good difference. We're gonna be stuck in this whole area and not be able to put down a bonfire for probably for a while. Hopefully the summon behavior patch really helps out. What is this?
Ah, a new guest in our court. Welcome, stranger, to the humble halls of King Sagremore's castle. Are you here to seek an audience with the king and queen? Many are eager to see them, though most are the old regulars. I'm sure their highnesses will be pleased to see a new face. We haven't had many guests of late.
Who are you?
Oh, no need to trouble yourself with me, my lord. I am but a simple custodian, a lowly servant of our gracious majesties. Though, if I had performed my duties better, perhaps there wouldn't be so much constant dying.
You mentioned constant dying. What do you mean by that?
Oh, it's no big deal. We live here in perpetual suspension. Time can't touch us, and it's all thanks to the Queen and her sisters, who decided that would be best for everyone. Well, as long as you don't sin against their majesties, then you might share my fate. Or that of Sir Stygander, who you may have encountered on your way to the castle.
What'd you do to deserve punishment?
Well, I wanted to feel the softness of the royal bed. Yeah, no, don't look at me like that. It's not what you think. The Queen's honor is intact, at least where I'm concerned. But I happened to be in the chamber when King Sagremore appeared. He wasn't alone, and his companion wasn't the Queen. It was one of the Harpist sisters. But shush. The King didn't notice me, but the Queen caught on to my unease. She tried to force me to confess what I had seen. I think she suspected it involved one of the King's indiscretions. In the end, I was the one who paid for his sin. Oh well, it's the lot of servants to bear the burden of their lord's transgressions.
What was Sir Stygander's guilty of?
Loyalty, of course. Sir Stygander swore to our Queen that he would remain faithfully by her side, and that he would take every sin of hers upon his shoulders. That was a very unfortunate pledge, as it later turned out. Now our brave and loyal Sir Stygander is atoning for sins that aren't his. But breaking his vows would be a sin in itself, requiring even more atonement. It's a no-win situation. But such is our fate.
Will the king and queen grant me an audience?
Oh, I'm sure they will. But you might have to wait a bit. The king's schedule is completely full for the foreseeable future. And, before you ask, no, there's no way to speed it up. King Sagremore is very particular about treating all his subjects equally. Unless you're aiming to become the court jester, there's not much I can do to help. Though, now that I think about it, perhaps if the Queen's sisters put in a good word for you, you might just get to the front of the line.
Really? Tell me about the queen's sisters.
Oh, that would be Miss Claire and the midwife. Should I elaborate about the royal family in any particular order?
Tell me about Claire.
She's the youngest of the sisters. She used to be so sweet and innocent. But now, well, I shouldn't gossip. I'm already trying to make up for that. Just know that Miss Claire isn't a bad person. She became envious of the Queen's love for the king and ended up chasing after boars, who never really returned her feelings. I don't know much more than that. Talking to Miss Clare is rather, difficult. You'll see what I mean.
And what about the midwife?
She's a wonderful woman, completely dedicated to family. Her life's mission was to bring a child to the royal couple into this world. She loves all the royal children. Unfortunately, none of them are, suited to inherit our kingdom. You'll be fine, as long as you don't insult her family.
So where can I find the sisters?
I'm glad you asked, my lord. All you need to do is kill me, and the keys to the sisters' chambers will reveal themselves to you.
What? Kill you?
Yes, exactly. It's no big deal. I've died thousands of times. That's just how it is for me. Ever since Sagramor's kingdom was established, I've been the keeper of the keys to all the chambers in the castle. And with magic, when a spell says, guard at the cost of one's own life, well, it tends to take that phrase quite literally. If I died forever, I wouldn't be able to guard the keys anymore, right? So I come back to life every time someone needs a key from me. That's just how things work around here.
Okay. So I need to kill the custodian. Wait, I didn't realize he was holding his head the whole time. What the hell? Oh, servant? What the? Wasn't expecting that. Hold on, before I go ahead and, like, kill the guy. Let me do some investigations beforehand. Seems to be broken. That door is just closed. That's locked. We don't have a map for this area either. Which you usually don't anyways when you're indoors, but... That was going to be lethal damage? Oh no, I'm just getting some sort of like slowdown effect. Who are they fighting? It's a really cool looking castle. Man, they can see anything. Required key to the chapel. I don't know if I should just go back and just kill that dude. One sec. Chat, once again, thank you all for the likes so far. Appreciate it as always. I've been testing out some, so YouTube does vertical live streams as well, which I do have my second channel, which is no commentary. Just Casas, no commentary. So I'm thinking about potentially trying it again on my main channel just to see. I see a lot of people over the last few days have been doing vertical and horizontal on YouTube, which I used to try it for a while, but I didn't like how it separates the two. I wish it was like one combined stream, kind of how TikTok handles it. But we'll see. Either way, I mean, I always link the other. Like, you can go to the streams page in the pinned message, but not everybody reads pinned messages, so that's the only issue. All right, custodian.
Hello again, my lord. Have us.
You sure about this? All right, well, so be it. Okay, never mind. Oh, there we go. We got the key to the midwife's chamber. Okay. Let's see. Oh, I didn't realize this stops right here. Ancestral Sphere. On critical hit, applies haste. Wait. Is that a relic? Playing the new Elden Ring? Not right now. I'm not. But if you mean... Oh, there's a... You can get to the tower. Whoa. I'm not sure if I'm going to play the new one either, to be honest. The whole... I've heard that the progression for it, like, if you fail, it's kind of like 40 minutes down the drain to begin with. And it's not like you're consistently making, like, decent progress. Also, if somebody drops out from your team of 3, they will get penalized. But it's also... It's possible to do it solo or a 2-man team, but it doesn't balance the bosses in a sense where you can, like, it doesn't make it any easier with 2 people. So there's, I don't know, there's some stuff I'm kind of like, I was interested in some of the classes I think look cool, but at the same time I think I'm gonna pass for now. I watched Game Ranks did a pretty good video last night because I was up in the air. I mean, it's a $40 game, so it's not like terrible in that essence. Worth trying, but knowing the type of player I am, I wish they made it more roguelite rather than roguelike, where like, oh, if you do go, you know, all 3 days and die, you get some meaningful progress rather than like no progress, or such little progress that, like, sure, it adds up over time, but like you're talking hours and hours and hours and hours before it actually makes a difference. Scorching Pathway. I'll talk to the person in a second here. Don't mind me, I'm just taking everything you got here. Okay. Claire, so you're Claire. I've seen you in screenshots.
Boss. No, not Boss. Boss in the letters. The letters to Boss, to beloved.
What letters?
These, all of them, I write.
How long have you been writing them?
Letters to beloved Boss, I write.
I'm looking for a Druidic tablet. Do you know about anything like that?
I write only letters to Bors, to beloved. Yours, Claire. Sister has a tablet. Once she had it. Once, sister.
Where can I find your sister?
In Zagramor's arms. Once. Me in Bor's arms. Forever. Yours, Claire. My beloved. My dearest.
Harrowing of Heart.
Bors. No, not Bors. Bors in the letters. The letters to Bors, to beloved.
That's all she says.
Bors.
Okay. So if I... Man, we keep seeing, like, my shoulder or something. Something keeps popping through. Oh, it's over here. Oh, Claire's dream. Okay.
Once upon a time,
Whoa.
a young maiden named Claire. She had 2 sisters, and together they resided in a resplendent castle within a land untouched by the cruelty of time. In this unchanging realm, there was neither the sorrow of endings nor the joy of beginnings. No sunrises, no sunsets, and no seasons to mark the days. Such was the design of the eldest sister, whose insatiable hunger for control bound the kingdom in eternal stillness. She hoarded love and devotion as a dragon hoards treasure. Yet for all her power, her heart remained empty, cursed to feel nothing for eternity. Claire, the youngest and gentlest of the sisters, moved quietly through the cold, unchanging halls. Her beauty was, too, untouched. It was the height of summer when young Bors first laid eyes on the maiden of his heart, working in the fields, his skin bronzed by the sun. He paused as the sound of hooves drew near. A lone maiden approached, her hair shimmering like spun gold, her cheeks rosy and her waist snugly drawn into a spring green corset. While the other peasants bowed their heads, Bors stared unabashedly. Sensing his gaze, the maiden turned sharply, startling her steed. The horse reared and she tumbled from the saddle, straight into Bors's waiting arms. Their eyes met, and in that instant, the maiden felt herself lost. A warmth bloomed upon her cheeks, but a deep foreboding stirred in her stomach, for she knew there would never be another man who could claim her heart so completely. From that day forward, she rode past the fields daily, offering Bors water and sharing quiet moments beneath the shade of a willow tree. Days stretched into nights, and the two surrendered to love. But one day, as the maiden passed the field, her beloved Bors was nowhere to be found. She waited beneath the willow until darkness fell and reluctantly returned to the castle. The next day, and the one after that, she returned. But Bors never did. Summer turned to autumn, and the maiden ceased her rides. She withdrew into the shadowed stillness of her tower, her heart heavy with unending sorrow. Long ago, there lived a maiden named Claire, fair of face and gentle of heart, cursed by her cruel sister to remain imprisoned in a high tower. Forbidden to step beyond its walls or look out of the window, she spent her days weaving a tapestry of the outside world, a world she could glimpse only through the reflection in an enchanted mirror. Yet Claire dared not lift her eyes from the loom, for the curse was absolute. If she ever stopped her weaving to gaze out the window herself, the fragile thread of her life would snap. One day, the mirror revealed a grand procession on the road below. In the days of King Sagramor, there lived Bors, a wandering minstrel whose songs were famed for their beauty and sorrow. Among his melodies was one that bore the weight of his heart, the ballad of a lady named Claire. Claire, a noblewoman of unmatched grace, had been betrayed by her jealous sister, who sold her to a rival lord for power. Locked in a distant tower, her pleas for rescue went unheard. But Bors, who had once sung for her in her father's court and fallen deeply in love, learned of her plight and vowed to save her. He journeyed to the castle where she...
Interesting. So, Bors
was held and sang beneath
had
its
like
mist-shrouded walls each night, hoping she might hear him. At last, I was writing something important. Do you know what it was?
Better yet, tell me where I just went. You were writing love letters to Bors, don't you remember?
Yes, Bors, my former lover. I have fond memories of him.
You seem madly in love with him.
Really? Perhaps that was true once. I longed for my own Sagramor. I craved love, true love. A beloved, not a dog. My dearest Bors, I'm sorry.
Tell me where I just went.
Here, you've read these notes on the stacks of paper. My handwriting. I must have written them, yes.
So you haven't seen anything strange happening to me?
Strange? No, I'm sorry.
You mentioned a sister earlier. Who is she?
My sister. I have two sisters. One older and another the eldest.
Tell me about the eldest.
She's the caregiver. She nurtures. She helps. She tries.
Harrowing of hearts. Okay.
I was writing something. Enough.
Okay. The first of the Queen's sisters is the midwife. Okay. Now we need to go. Oh, right. I remember where we're at. Not up there, right? Yeah, what's up, bad? The hell is that? Open up the stream and that's the first thing I see. The mysterious... We're in a very interesting castle right now. Oh, this... I think this... Oh, no, it was open earlier. Did we get a key? Or maybe this door is unlocked this time? Aha. So, oh. I don't know if I want to interact with that yet, but hold on. Let me talk to the midwife.
Who goes there? Are you here to see the children? Oh, my sweet babies. I lost them. I lost them all before they even got here. They scattered, poor things, like dandelions in the wind.
How's the gameplay? The gameplay, I think, is really good. Pretty responsive and fast-paced at times. Except when you're in a conversation, of course. I hoped you get me an audience with the Queen.
The Queen? She wants nothing to do with me. I failed her so terribly that she no longer wishes to see me. I've fallen so far from her good graces. But I will make it right. You'll see. I just need the children here, safe and sound. Maybe when she sees them, even as they are, she will love them just as much as I do.
You've lost the Queen's children?
My little flowers. They're all gone. met their grim fates within these castle walls. They die and die at the hands of those who should have loved them, or through their neglect. Poor little things. They deserved so much better. After all, they were barely more than blood on our sister's white sheets.
If the children were never born, then how could you have lost them?
They are here because I wished for them so desperately. I hoped my sister would be happy. But you cannot force something that was never meant to be. Yet I tried, and tried, and tried. Now they haunt my dreams and waking hours, while the Queen has forgotten she ever carried them under her heart.
I can help you find the children.
Really? You'd do that? And you won't hurt them, will you? Please, I cannot bear to hear their cries anymore. I need them close, so I can watch over them as I was meant to. If I could keep that one promise I made to my sister, perhaps then I could finally know peace.
You have any ideas where I should start searching for the missing children?
Let me think. Renaud, the Crown Prince, loved to stand on the balcony, gazing down at the gardens, watching the legacy that will never come to be. Little Noah, covered in blood. His mother would wash him again and again, scrubbing endlessly. It feels like he rarely leaves the bathtub. Oh, and Hugo, such a sweet child, sleeping soundly in his cot. Sleeping and sleeping, always and forever. He has his favorite lullaby.
Lost in Liminal. I learned that... I keep wanting to say Renoir. For those who come off the... Sweet, Bretta. Climbed up the tower, and now her shattered little body lies broken down below. Deeper than I... Hold. He loved the garden swing, soaring up and down, up and down, up and down until the branch snapped. His skull cracked and the swing was no more. Gee. Wait, what was this one? She swore to enter her mother's reign, but the queen knew her daughter well. Blood calls the blood. In the end, blood was all that remained. Yeah. So, while watching the royal gardens from the balcony, Hugo, the youngest, could be peacefully sleeping somewhere, and Noah might be somewhere with the servants. They are constantly bathing him. Dude, some of these areas, some of these parts are so good. The more like lore and story we get, like for the All Mother and like even Sagramor's castle, this stuff is so cool. I personally think it's so well done too. Like the story has me very interested in where things go. Servant,
he's gone. Young Prince Renaud. Oh, by the gods, lost for good this time. The midwife will wring my neck with her bare hands. I can't. No, I won't go back to her like this. And the queen, she'll do worse. Much worse. Have you ever seen her angry? Hopefully not.
what exactly happens to those who disobey the queen?
She has ways. Cruel ways. The lash is the kindest punishment among all of them. My favorite.
You have any ideas where he might have gone?
Oh, yes, of course. Straight into the void. He stood there for a long while, just staring into the well, and then he was gone. He just stepped in like it was the most natural thing in the world.
Why didn't you jump after him?
Are you mad? Who would do it? Jump into that void? You're not being serious.
What awaits me below?
Oh, surely you don't mean to. Oh, may the gods watch over you. Or, no, wait. Better they don't look upon someone heading into a place like that. They might feel disgusted. But I wish you luck. Remember, everything you do is being judged.
Okay, thanks. Of course it is. Oh, we got... Oh, boy. What's that? He's got a shield now? I need to use up these throwing knives, so... There it is.
Did the midwife send you? Or was it that coward who's supposed to be keeping me under their heel?
Who are you?
The firstborn of the king and queen. A proper little princeling. Almost grown. Though life has never tested me thanks to the comfort I was raised in. Which is why I'm full of whims. Why I think only of trivialities. Why I'm just a gilded youth, unable to appreciate what I have. I won't bother listing every one of my vices.
Why did that thing attack me?
Don't take it personally. You're not that special. Nobody is. I just wanted you to leave me alone. But as always, everything in this house proves hopelessly useless. Any form of service, flawed and feeble. They lack competence. Next time, I'll find a deeper despair and an emptier void to hide in. Mother won't be pleased with how miserably the court servants perform their duties. She never handled disobedience well. Well then, we can skip pedagogical lectures, as I know you'll force me to return at the end. And later, I'll try to run away again.
Alright, you know what? Time to go back to midwife.
Spare yourself the trouble. You don't have to drag me by the hand. I know the way back. The Queen's little lapdog. Phew.
Yeah, take me back too. Okay, so we got... Now we need to find Hugo and Noah. Also, I forgot to mention, like, that last section where we were inside the book. Oh, man. Whenever you have sections like those in games, I don't know what it is, but I think they look so good. It was really cool for a bit there. Maybe we need to talk to the servant.
You found the young master. Joy, such great joy. I owe you a debt or two. We simple folk, we must stick together. Here, take this. I hope it serves you well.
Eternal Guardian Seal. It's an armor relic. Nice.
When serving...
I think we have a lot of open armor slots, so I'll have to equip that at some point. Okay, so that part's good. We have to go back through the castle and find the other portals. This wasn't open before. Oh? That's not a good sign. Oh, it's a wraith. Despair. Gentlemen, help! Do something! Oh no, now she's gonna be moving a ton. Oh, she's draining. Oh, gosh. There it is. Decrease incoming damage by 20%. Okay. Now we just need to find Noah. Because he's constantly with the servant. Was that down here? Yeah, it's probably down here. I don't know if I've really gone down here to anyways. Anyway. Yeah, this is where all the servants are. Can I rest in one of these beds? No way that was lethal damage. Okay, Noah's got to be down here. Oh, there's Noah. Yeah.
Why did you kill me? I didn't want to. I didn't want to be like that.
Who are you?
Mum, she used to call me Little Fish sometimes. When she was in a good mood. But when she wasn't, she'd call me bastard, misfortune, or mistake. Once, during a bath, I cried that the water was too hot. So she pushed me fully underwater and held me there until I learned. After that, the water was always cold.
The hell? Who's your mother?
Mama is the most important one. She controls everything. Everything rests on her shoulders. I can't disturb her.
And your father?
Father is the king, and usually just sits on the throne. Mama always said he was busy, but he just sits there.
So what happened to you after you died?
Then I was here, sitting in the water, and I never cried again.
Jeez. Well, I found the 3 missing children. An evil castle, man. Alright, back to the midwife. Oh, you're here now. Oh, are they all here? Oh, yeah, they are.
They are here. All of them. My sweet little petals. I'm so sorry. I should have tried so hard to bring you into this world. But maybe now we can set you free. You will help us, won't you, stranger?
So what happened here?
Fate has made a mockery of us all. Our deepest desires have been laid bare, twisted into instruments of our torment. Take these poor little creatures. They have no place in this world, yet they are forced into it and out of it, again and again. But our sister wished for them, and here, her word is the only law.
What can I do?
My sister's reign must end. It's brought us horror upon horror, all because of her fear and obsession. She thought she could forge fate with power, but she was wrong. Fate is inevitable, and the one she claimed was never hers to begin with. Yet we are the ones who suffer the most.
Throne of the
Hello
Dead.
again, my
Oh,
lord.
there you are.
Are you ready for your audience with the king and queen?
Tell me more about them.
First.
Just so I
I
know.
see you're trying to coax a little gossip out of me. I appreciate the effort. You're the only one around here who can hold a normal conversation. Not many people know that the 3 sisters are Bandrui, female druids.
Oh, really?
Interesting, isn't it? Not all druids allow women to engage in their noble profession. They didn't care, though. They did their work, and they did it well. One day, they delivered a prophecy to Sagramore, telling him he was destined to be the next King Arthur. Our king took their words to heart, and made one of them his queen. The other sisters helped the queen maintain the kingdom in its current state. It's not for me to say whether it's right or not. I know my place and the role I've been given.
Wait, we can ask him more.
Hello again, my lord. Are you ready for your audience with the king? And
what will it be like?
Nobody knows. The king and queen haven't granted an audience to anyone in years. All these poor, lost souls will never get their turn. Only Stygander and I are aware of the passage of time. The rest are stuck, frozen in the moment. But we're not allowed in the throne room, so we have no idea what's going on with the king and queen. If I were you, I'd be sure to mind your manners and follow every order, for your own safety.
Wait, is there any more?
Not one. Our king took their words to heart. The other sisters helped the queen maintain the... I know my...
Wait.
Hello again, my lord. Are you... Not many, not all druid. One day, our king took the other. I know.
Okay, yeah, that's always the same. Okay. Let me do a manual save. And chat, give me like 2 minutes here. Then we will go ahead and continue. I will be right back. I need to do something real quick. We'll go to meet the king or the queen. Thank you guys for all the likes so far, by the way. In the meantime, I'm going to run some ads and then we'll continue. Alright, back. We are good. Let's go
Hello
meet
again, my lord.
the king and queen.
Are you ready for your audience with the king and queen?
I am.
As you wish. Here is the most precious of all keys. It will open the doors leading to the throne room. Oh, and you might have an occasion to see the royal chapel. Please, don't forget us. Damned for all eternity.
Key to the chapel. Saw the servant there. Oh?
Bearer of change, you have been noticed. I was chosen to extend you an invitation to speak. But first, you must let me show you something beautiful. The mycelium. Do you agree?
Who are you?
My role in all of this is insignificant. I am but a small part of a greater whole.
Invitation to speak about what?
I am not the one who can give you that insight. You will learn everything during the conversation. I promise that nothing will be hidden from you.
Okay, show me.
Splendid.
Oh, wait. This guy.
Your arrival brings me joy. It means this place might have a better future. Welcome.
What or who are you?
The true natural order. Balance. Death and life. We have lived together since the dawn of time. Regardless of the decision you make, I will still be, in one form or another.
What do you want?
Your arrival has sparked real change in this place. For the first time in centuries, I have no doubt this change will only deepen. But I want you to understand what you will bring about. The curse of this place will be lifted. However, with its disappearance, all the inhabitants of this place will die, against their will. There is, however, an alternative.
Tell me more about that alternative.
You will go to my home, the place that is my core, and you will take a part of me. When the time is right, you will place me within the body of the unfulfilled King Sagramor.
And then what will happen?
I will take control of this place through the bodies of the royal couple. This is the only way it can be done. The king and queen are inextricably linked to the origin, the present, and the potential future of this place. They must have a part in this. My growth will be slow, but eventually I will encompass everyone. The new kingdom will be a common good.
And what if I choose not to do it?
I cannot force this decision upon you. I am not able to threaten you, nor do I wish to. But after you complete your task, this place will die with all its inhabitants. That is all. No more, no less. So then, what is your choice? There will be no other opportunity for this conversation. I don't want to strain Sir Stegander's body for too long.
What role does Sir Stigender play in all of this?
Ah, the faithful penitent. We were fortunate to cross paths. He found peace and was able to partially come to terms with his fate by attuning himself to me. As for me, I gained this vessel through which we can converse. We helped each other greatly.
I'll do it.
Wonderful. When the moment comes, plant us within the king's breast. Let him finally rest. We shall take this place. Thank you, on behalf of the inhabitants of this place.
Interesting. So we can infect the king's body with the spores. I mean, otherwise everything will die. But I mean, it seemed fine. It seemed friendly. I guess. Let's see here. Oh, that's probably a way out. What's up, Trippy Cool? You enjoying the game? Yeah, it's been a ton of fun. It's been a really good time. For sure, it's going to be up there with one of my favorite games of the year. Some of the atmospheres, the story, the characters, the dialogue. There's so many good parts to it. It's really good. What else do we get here? Decrease incoming damage by 20%. Decrease incoming healing by 75%. I felt like there was something else I was going to do for a second. Oh, right. Summon these guys again. There's just like blood splattered everywhere. Zagramor's Dream Journal, Part 1. They had the Bandrui. Barefoot through a river. Step lightly, King, the eldest horns. The blood leads to there. I'm guessing we gotta go to the right. Oh, this probably leads to the throne room then. Because he has his chambers, he gets up, he walks down here, and of course he's gotta have a nice ladder. Or, there it is. An elevator that brings him directly to the throne room. Okay. Oh, here we go. Do a manual save. Oh, we're going right into a fight. Okay. What the hell? I thought we were gonna go have a conversation first before we fought. Hey, Majestic Bull, thank you for the sub. What's up, Shardo? What the hell was that? Bro. Oh my god. I walked in. This is gonna be a struggle. Oh boy. I need them to focus my summons, and then we've got it good. I think we broke the music. And this is exactly why I have summons. Are you kidding? That's crazy. I think the balancing for this game, it's a little like all over the place. Or almost in the way that like there, at times it feels like there is none. It's so odd. Because like, here we are one-shotting servants, obviously, the entire time. And then you get to a boss, and then sometimes they'll one-shot you. Alright, now we're doing better. Brother. She keeps blocking it. Please stop blocking it. What? You just effortlessly stop it, like blocking it.
How could you
There it
wound your
is.
queen so cruelly? Why did you refuse to simply bow? You could have served me for eternity. Wouldn't that have been beautiful?
Spectral sword. Got the achievement. The queen is dead. It is time to speak with King Sagramore. If I want to offer, I must accept the fungal spores from the mycelium. If I want to offer the kingdom a new fate, I must affect his body. Was the gave me an objective. Okay, let's do one more save. I'll take that. Hello, King Sagramore.
Gone, is she? Gone from one eternity straight into another. Oh, how I wish we'd had one more day. A proper one. Marked by the sun setting on us forever. Once, I dreaded it. The relentless passage of time. And now, all that's left is tomorrow, and tomorrow, and tomorrow. And all our yesterdays have lighted fools, the way to dusty death.
What happens now?
Now it all ends. The lofty dream, the endless torment, and the fruits of our vanity. What we leave behind is a monument to our own foolishness. There will be no legends told of this place, for it is a tale told by an idiot, full of sound and fury, signifying nothing. And this is for you, the reason for your visit to this cursed court. You may leave now. Your audience is over.
The fungal envoy will give a new life to this place.
Fear not, till mushrooms take the place of your heart. And now mushrooms grow in my chest. The king is dead. Long live the king.
Let the mycelium take root in Sagramore and spread. Cool. Oh boy. Okay. Wait, let me actually see. That's this one. Beyond the throne. Defeat a ruler who has lost everything yet refuses to die. How many hours are we at? We're at 43 hours as of today. Open up this. Okay. Well, I guess we just need to get out of here now. We might have like 2 levels. To level up, but I guess we shall see. Oh, we're back here again? Oh, I wonder if one of the doors in the center are open now. Because before, that'd be very nice if that was an exit. There is one. Yep, right there. Nice. Wait, can I go talk to them? Oh, you're back. The custodian.
The kingdom no longer belongs to kings, but to all.
Hey, so even the custodian is part of that. This door is still locked. But maybe we'll have to come. Are you kidding? I took the long way. Wait, can I talk to him again?
No one shall. No hunger. No pain.
Wow. So this leads to that same room. Damn. Okay. Now we just need to make our way out of here. Wonder if I can speak to... Oh wait, this... It's open now too? Oh, this brings me back here. Oh, I see. Okay, time to swim back up. Why are NPCs casually spawning? Those are my summons. It's one of the weird things with the summons is they follow you, but then they'll like pop up in front of you after you get too far from them at times. Okay, I think we'll ignite the bonfire and just fast travel out of here. Eric and Julian, thank you for the subs. Okay. We're level up too. Yeah, we did level up twice. Nice. I'll take 2 endurance to get my max health up higher again. Perception. Critical damage by 10%. I'll take it. Critical hits increase your movement speed by 20% for 5 seconds. Sure. Heal it. Fast travel. Okay. Wait, actually, we need to go back here. Do we have both? Yeah, I have both tablets and I can bring them to Maggot. All right. Honestly, that's so funny that we just stumbled upon a main story quest last night. Like, I had no intentions, but since we already went there and collected the other half of the tablet, now we can just do this. I love that. Hey, see what we got. Here are the tablets containing the Menhir rites. What now?
Now, of course, we need to head to the Menhir. If I've read the notes correctly, the ritual has the best chance of success if we perform it after nightfall. No time to lose. The sooner we start, the sooner we'll rid our lands of this Camelot scum. Now I need to prepare myself, but I'll be waiting for you by the Menhir after nightfall.
Okay. Decided to give the tablets to him. Now I need to meet him at night to perform the ritual. Suggest I speak to Niente about the corrupted temple. Yeah, I think that part's bugged. We already spoke to her about that. And we even went to it already. Do a quick save. Did I pick up? Yeah, we did get some items there.
Always a pleasure. Hello there.
Open shop. We sell any items I'm not going to use. Spectral sword. We're at 45,000 now. Scorching pathway. I have 2 of the skeleton knights now. The Queen's Crown. Increased spell. Man, there's so many stuff here. Similar to like kind of how Oblivion was. There's so many items that if you are playing a mage that give like spell power or spell critical hits, stuff like that, that would work out so good. Makes me jealous sometimes that I'm not playing one. But that's okay. I like my range. I like my arrows at the end of the day. This. These are all weapon relic. Physical attacks regenerate 15% of the damage dealt as mana. I think I might throw in the Bloodthorn. The problem that I have with one of my relics right now, the Frenzy. I feel like that doesn't happen often. I think I'd rather have a percent chance of my getting healed. Especially with my health being so low sometimes. Go. Max health +3, I'll take it. Hitting a target has a 5% chance to restore 5 health. Yeah, we'll throw that on. Okay. So we just gotta meet this guy at night. In front of the Menhir. Like right here, right here? Yeah, right here. Alright, let's rest. Go like midnight. Yep, there he is. Do another manual save.
It worked. I can hardly believe it. I mean, I hoped, of course, that the wisdom of my predecessors and our shared effort wouldn't fail, but you know how it is. Something could have gone wrong. Is everything all right?
Oh no.
You don't look too well, eh? Hey?
So, it's done. The Menhir is alive once more.
Chains or
This
freedom?
changes everything. The people of Cuanacht will stay where they are.
I wouldn't be so sure. The weirdness continues to thicken, and the threat of the Red Death hasn't passed. Besides, I still have my orders, and they clearly state where your Menhir belongs.
I know you have your orders, and I, as a lord, am bound by Camelot's law. But the moment of choice has come, and I stand with my people. I am the Lord of Cuanacht, not Camelot. I cannot simply command my subjects to abandon their land.
Of all times, you choose now to grow a moral backbone? Spare me. You are a lord, and it is your subjects' duty to do as you command. And if you defy Camelot, well, I don't think I need to tell you how that will end.
But that's where you're wrong, Denholm. There is one thing even Camelot cannot dispute. Not if they wish to avoid a civil war that would break out if they defied their own laws.
What are you talking about? How exactly is Camelot defying its own laws?
I will lead an expedition to find the Holy Grail.
Oh.
Such is my will.
What? So you've really thought this through, haven't you? Well, if that is the will of the Lord of Cuanacht, then Camelot will have no choice but to acknowledge it. I'll report this to command. They're in for a surprise.
You heard what Denholm said. Camelot won't dare touch the Menhir as long as I lead the expedition for the Holy Grail. Once again, I need your help, and I'm prepared to grant whatever you ask in return.
What do you need?
People I can trust. those prepared to share the burden of this quest for the Grail. I can't command anyone to join me. They must come of their own free will. Otherwise, the expedition is doomed to fail before it even begins.
The Menhir has regained its power. Why do you need this expedition?
You see, here's where it gets interesting. I've turned Camelot's own ancient laws against them. No one can dissuade the Seekers of the Holy Grail from their sacred mission. That means all orders are effectively halted until I return. With my shield, or on it. It also ensures the people of Cuanacht have the right to remain on their land until I'm back. Which, of course, means I don't have to return at all.
So you want to leave Cuanacht forever?
I don't, but perhaps I should. A lord's worth is measured by the respect of his people. It is time I follow in the footsteps of my noble ancestors and do what must be done. If this holy mission can secure peace for my people, then I shall see it through. And if by some miracle we return with the legendary Grail, all the better. My word would become law, and the Menhir would remain untouched. By Camelot's own laws, I could even lay claim to the crown should I wish it, but I don't. My Cuanacht is enough for me.
Who would you want to join you on your quest?
I would start by looking among the most trusted and eldest members of our community. Our priestess, Niante, possesses unparalleled talent in healing. Her presence would certainly be invaluable on such a journey. Then there's Urfa, a skilled blacksmith who was once a formidable warrior.
Okay.
If not for the strength of his muscles, the strength of his mind could prove useful. You might also speak with Maggot. Since the two of you have been through so much together, he may not be thrilled by the idea, but I believe his heart is still in the right place.
What do you think will convince them to join the expedition for the Grail?
A sense of purpose in what we're about to undertake. Now that the Menhir is reignited, it no longer matters whether we return with the Grail or not. The people will be safe and retain the right to stay on their land. Each of them must understand that this is about the fate of all Cuanacht. For some, it might even serve as a chance for a change in scenery. Approach them with kindness. They all have their demons, and I doubt they'll agree to join if they are still tethered by unresolved matters.
Alright. I'll ask what they think about the expedition.
Thank you. And believe me, the reward you'll receive for your efforts will be priceless. And whether they agree or not, I will set out for the Grail. I will buy more time for Cuanacht.
Okay. Menhir writes, the Grail Cycle. Maybe Niente can be persuaded to join Lord Yvain on his quest for the Holy Grail. I could speak with Fear, convince him, and also try to persuade Maggot to take part in the quest. You see what else he says. Alright.
Stay quiet. Stay safe. You've
Do you have
come
anything?
back. Farewell.
Nope. Well, I mean, we did. I wonder, since we did the quest for all of them, maybe you would have had to done them anyways. But now that I've completed all of their storylines, they'll be like, okay, well, you've already helped me, so sure, I'll join. Start with Niente. So, rest. Lord Yvain is looking for trustworthy allies to join his quest for the Holy Grail.
I know. I'm the one who suggested it.
Oh.
It's the only way to get Camelot to hold off moving the Menhir. Yvain can count on me. After everything that's happened, I see now that this is the right path. Tell Yvain I'll join him on this holy mission.
Easy enough.
All Mother guide you.
Okay, that's one down. Let's go. Oof. What is that buff? I always see it pop up. Dash penalty lowers your dashing distance when dashing too often. Oh. I didn't even realize that was a thing. You can like I guess that's the overexertion. You can still dash, but it's just not as far. Oh, it's too late. Wait until the morning. Lord Yvain is looking for trustworthy allies to join his quest for the Holy Grail.
Beor's fully recovered. He's doing well and making his own decisions. He doesn't need an old man hovering over him anymore. And, well, to be honest, I've been waiting for this moment. I'm proud of him, but you didn't hear that from me. You've done right by me, so I'll give you some advice. This whole expedition is madness, but as they say, sometimes there's method in madness. And I'll admit, I'm glad these old bones can still be useful. I might not think much of our Lord, but I won't turn my back on him when he needs help. This isn't just about him. It's about our home. I'll do whatever I can for Cuanacht. Tell Yvain he can count on me, even if it's the last journey I'll ever take.
All right, another one. What's up, Shima? It's good. Yeah, it's been a great time. If you like these types of games, if you like Elder Scrolls or just like a large sandbox RPG where you can kind of go and do quests, however you feel, it'll be right up your alley. There's a lot to see and do here. Tons of like random places you'll just walk into a dungeon and you'll discover an entire quest that you had no intentions of doing initially. A lot of secrets, a lot of different paths of doing quests. Been really good. Very, very good. Lord Yvain is seeking trusted allies for the quest to find the Holy Grail.
Really? What for? The Menhir burns beautifully. Nothing bad can happen now.
Yeah, I think the combat's really good too, especially for these types of games. Like it's pretty responsive and fast-paced. You got to be moving, either blocking, parrying, or in my case, dashing away from the hits. Because if you, especially on normal difficulty, like most of the time you can take like 2 or 3 hits and then you're dead. It's not like as serious as like a Souls game, but you can take a lot of damage unless if you spec into like armor, stuff like that. There's a lot of skill trees depending on how you want to play. It says it will stop Camelot from moving the Menhir.
Ah, yes. That makes sense. I can see it now. And he sent you to me. How unexpected. But honestly, I'm not worthy. And I don't think I ever will be. What use is a scatterbrained pseudo-druid who's been abandoned by Mother Nature? I'd just get in the way. Or worse, I'd put everyone in danger. The maggot inside me is still strong, I know it. That's why I have to stay here, to protect others from its influence. Tell Yvain I'm sorry.
Oh, no.
I'm honored he thought of me, but I can't join this expedition.
No. Oh, I see. Okay. Now I see. Wait, what else does he have? Buffs? Summon Battle Mage? Wait, what? This whole time he's had stuff that I didn't know that you could get? But he also has Merlin's Thorn. Restore 10 mana whenever an enemy dies. Damn. I guess it's because, yeah. Now I see what you're saying, Lone Wolf, earlier. I guess we shouldn't have... Oh, man. I mean, I was going to do another way, but I didn't have any option, say, for dialogue. But, oh well. It is what it is. I guess if we chose the other one and told him, no, I won't do it. But I am not going that far. That's unfortunate. But I always like it when we can bring as many people as we can. So I'm assuming that if I would have chose the other option with him earlier, that we could have brought him. But since I didn't, we're stuck with the other two.
The less attention, the better.
Okay. Spoken with everyone. About the companions for your journey.
What news? The people I told you about. Have any of them agreed to join me on the quest for the Holy Grail?
Yes. 2 of them have agreed to join the expedition.
Well done. Naturally, I would have preferred to bring them all, but 2 will make fine company.
True.
Perhaps along the way, we'll meet others willing to lend us their skills. After all, I can hardly believe you're the only one bold enough to roam the world in search for adventure. You've done me a great favor, so allow me to repay you. Before I depart, know this. You brought change to Cuanacht and earned my deepest gratitude. Let my repayment be the blessing my lineage received from King Arthur himself.
Oh.
Be the shield that watches over Cuanacht, as House Terion has done for generations.
Okay. Oh, there we go. We got another one to place. Is there only one more? Yeah, I think it's just on the other side.
I am his oath, the weight of duty that shields the faithful.
Bind the soul to the stone.
I am the wall between order and ruin.
Gonna have a cutscene here. Bring back his memories.
You can't just allow for things like that to happen. Not ever again. Not when the kingdom is beginning to find its way. You're the king, and that comes with a whole lot more responsibility. You can't let people like Merlin do what they want, even if their intentions are pure. You must see the danger now.
The memory of Seawall is my burden. Harder to bear than I'd like to admit. But I've realized that his story is what happens when power answers to no one.
Then do something so that a tragedy like that never happens again.
Palamedes, you've always spoken your mind. even when I didn't want to hear it. You've stood beside me through the darkest days and fought not for glory, but for Avalon and its people.
I have done only what I believe was right, nothing more.
Yes, and that made me realize that Merlin was wrong. The legacy I leave won't endure through the legend of a single man, whether it's me or anyone else. I decided to give my sword to the Horns of the South, to bind them not to me, but to the people. But Avalon needs more than that. It needs structures, memory, and resistance to corruption. It needs the foundation of something greater than any one of us.
A shield?
Yes. One to guard Avalon, even from itself. You've proven yourself time and again, so my shield is yours, Palamedes. Not just to wield, but to become. Let your bloodline anchor what my reign could not.
And you believe I am worthy of such a responsibility? I will not fail you, my king.
Don't carry this burden for me, Palamedes. You never have. Carry it for Avalon. And may your name be a blessing upon this land for generations to come.
The Shield of Avalon. Bear the legacy of Palamedes. Okay, we've only got one more. That right there.
Now I understand. The shield isn't an object. It's the bloodline itself. But I also remember the shield was meant to resist. Not enemies, not blades, but corruption, compromise, cowardice. Palamedes understood that. Nothing I've seen here reminds me of him. Nothing resembles the kingdom we were trying to build. Lord Yvain, a joke of a man. A mere shadow of his ancestor. Not worthy of his title, nor of leading his people.
Aren't you being a bit harsh?
I tried to build something lasting. Something that wouldn't depend on me to survive. I distributed power, tied it to oaths, not blood. Gave regions autonomy, left behind symbols to bind them. But what we've seen so far, that's not a kingdom. That's theater. People playing at being lords and commanders, taking on roles they don't even understand.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, alright, let's ask. What is it that Denholm and Yvain don't understand?
All I've seen here is fear. Indecisive men wearing the mask of power. But their power comes from symbols they don't even understand. And when a decision needs to be made, they hesitate. When danger appears, they flinch. Denholm, commander of Camelot's forces, is incapable of acting without direct orders. Yvain, a descendant of Palamedes, yet too weak to stand against choices that harm his people. Their fear breeds indecision. If you cannot choose, you cannot protect. And if you cannot protect, Avalon rots.
But Yvain did choose to seek the Grail. That counts for something.
It was you the Menhir responded to, and you who rekindled it. You did all the work. turned the situation into something Yvain could exploit. Without that, Cuanacht would still be waiting. For what? A miracle? That's why I have to come back. Without us, without hands that act, this land just waits and rots.
You told him Merlin may disagree. What did you mean?
Merlin wanted me to become a symbol. But I realized that one person, one myth, won't be enough. This kingdom needed more. It needed to stand on stronger foundations. And so, I left mementos behind, to serve as cornerstones for various facets of the kingdom. It seems we were both wrong about this.
You make it all sound obvious, but this is a rather complex political situation.
Yes, the situation is complex, but that is precisely the burden of a leader. Complexity does not excuse paralysis, and yet they sit in deadlock, doing nothing, while the world around them fractures.
So what would you do in this situation?
Turn every resource toward understanding why the weirdness is returning and stopping it. Hiding in Camelot is cowardice. Staying here? Stupidity. But what I would do doesn't matter. This is precisely why Palamedes was made Avalon's shield, to judge for himself what serves the people. Even if it meant standing against me.
Why do you think your kingdom isn't prospering?
We gave our people peace, but they've come to take it for granted. Perhaps those who live without struggle grow soft, and in comfort, they let go of their values. Symbols, without the will to uphold them, are little more than ornament.
Except for the symbols of a shield, what did Palamedes receive?
I named his bloodline the Shield of Cuanacht, and granted them dominion over this menhir, with full autonomy. The land here is among the richest in Avalon. This place was meant to stand as a counterweight to Camelot's rising power.
So what do we do now?
Well, my friend, they still call me the once and future king. Still hold feasts in my name. Feasts won't save them, but action might. We've wasted enough time. Let's move to the Forlorn Swords and find my crown. Let's make me whole. It's the last hope for this wretched kingdom of ruin.
Hey. We're going to head towards the Forlorn Swords soon. Lord Yvain gave me a location of the Shield of Palamedes. I need to relocate the last piece of Arthur's Stole. Didn't we just do that? Oh boy. It looks like YouTube has officially launched AV1 support for live stream.
Stay quiet, stay safe.
Exciting.
Just passing through? Good.
Oh boy. Have to test that later and stuff.
Are you sure you want to do this? You can still back out. Camelot will surely forgive you for this insubordination.
I have never been more certain of anything in my life. This is the only way.
Fine. Do as you will. Look who woke up. You're a bit late, though. You missed the show. Our Lord gave a rousing speech to his subjects explaining why he's going to leave them in these dire times. I'll leave you two. I need to start cleaning up the mess you made, Yvain. And before I forget, some shady-looking character was looking for you. Didn't tell me his name, but said you're old friends. Said he'll wait nearby.
Greetings, friend of our house. What may I do for you today?
My vision, I met Palamedes. You do him proud.
Really? I hope he supports my decision to embark on a quest for the Holy Grail. Although, in truth, it doesn't really matter. I made my decision, and I'll stand by it. Whether my noble ancestor approves or not. Well, and now
stuck.
You are the shield of my people. I trust you will ensure that his blessing is not squandered.
Your decision brings glory back to the House Tarion.
House Tarion ends with me. Lady Maeve was never granted the chance to give me an heir. And I couldn't bring myself to take another wife or continue the lineage while the world I knew crumbled around me. But your words are kind. The story of my family began in glory, and in glory, it will end.
So when are you setting out on your quest for the Grail?
As soon as the necessary preparations are complete. With any luck, it won't take much longer. Ansem will assume my duties in my absence. He is my most trusted man, and he is respected by the people. For now, he's assisting me in gathering supplies. I do not know when or if I will return. Cuanacht and its people must be ready for either eventuality.
What will happen to Cuanacht?
I cannot say for certain. But I have faith that Ansem will manage. Truth be told, he's been the one keeping things in order for quite some time now. Since Maeve's passing, I've been all too aware of how much I've neglected my responsibilities. Camelot will keep the peace in my stead, and I can only hope that the people of Cuanacht will come to trust Denholm and his men. We may not agree on every matter, but I cannot deny Denholm's honor. When I return, it will have to be enough. And so, I thank you once more. House Tarion is... no, wait. I am personally deeply indebted to you. Because of your efforts, my family has the chance to reclaim the glory it once knew. Farewell.
Okay. Sounds good. An old friend wants to meet me somewhere nearby. A world to win. Okay. Chat. I think we're going to go ahead and chill here. Got some stuff to knock out today, but I will be back later on around 4:35 p.m. Eastern, and we'll keep the story going. Once again, we made a lot of good progress with the story. We still got a lot more, but it looks like we're headed toward the Forlorn Swords very soon. So that's all I got for now. Thank you again for watching. YouTube is Casas Plays. We got all episodes already up on the channel. If you want to watch any of the other ones or anything else I played, just go to the playlist tab. Again, thank you for the new followers, subs, and members. And yeah, that's pretty much all I got. So have a good one. I'll see you all later today. Again, 4:35 p.m. Eastern, around that time. We will go live and take it from there. So, as always, thanks for watching. Peace.